I will look at some of the critical questions journalists. It wasn't the usual. Mr. President, what are the end now share the airfield? Na ushu no one yo any sebi and no we didn't have that yesterday.
Yeah, critical questions.
Yeah, critical questions. Yes, critical questions. And yeah, journalist for Asia say omukoye na ekoko bisa President John Dramani Mahama and Sem and today too BC for nature starting there.
Ejabo. Nsensem nyina ya so bia mo.
According to information yatin.
Nsaka ska.
Wayek I say Nsaka
dey producer betimi am yenya obi ne na kasa wo hono because we see ehu. Ya twe ho adi ho komo wa ha nti se Nsaka ska na o be hia se magana fo hu se Nsaka ska no Nsaka yan so so a ni hu de be ka kira.
Right. You know and then no you be share weather report as usual. Na Obapa di nchiremu beba said ye be husifa cry ho ende adwade na yehu de eko eno eche no nso ye de from the press ne beba
yes newspaper review
na ya boboso na ya kire ya dwene e won sem ba ko ne abadwafo ba be cancer na yehu de eko
right
eno eche no Ghana we dey beba
picketing by graduate unemployed nurses and midwives
and then I mean
and then sem beba be
omo ko pickete e wo the ministry
so we will have Mr. Santi in the house.
Exactly. The secretary.
Yes. And somehow Krum how.
Exactly.
Somehow Krum hapa. Yeah. Pomodin sem so beba.
Exactly.
No, that's why any who sem.
Exactly.
And the idea, you know. Eye disease in the elderly. Your dad no Augustine Derry everybana ya twetwe nkomo ahwe de ntia ye mpanifo na omudum mpanifie so a ya no mani hu nsensem no ya na akoye problematic sa ya wie so a ye nso ha ye den afi abato afi ye ntimi ntafre ho enya ya manyo semti no ene so ye be san ya manyo semaba last week there I mean we had a best. And we are hoping that this week will also be better. With this independent candidates, near the idea, no can sem. Share NDC MPP performance ahead of 2024 polls. No, we are near the challenge of the day. And also, and the Bia said, you be crown no, San, you be cramo. Ya da ma so se da bia ne da nyina no mo gibre
exactly
ya sori yenim se mo so ma sori a mo hwe eyadwumadie ye gina ha no enye easy ma yenim se mo so no enye easy ma but I was se mo hwe because ha ne ka no kre no ha ne de se de tie ye de ni nyina ebebre mo ana mama eye Ctv Dwabo no aye a program to watch
exactly
na hwe eye mi excellency Dr. Lawyer Kofi Annan Desmond
Charlie
when the president now
inshallah
2038
who as my chief campaigner
still I'll be a journalist with my canocratro me be wa binti minka
all right enti you better Amalina Children's Haven for us ene dwumedia eba no omo na so yasene omo no ma so yasene ene echina wukwada yawada efiada in fact busumi ni mu nyina
right
Amalina Children's Haven adaroma eno maso ya sene omo se nnede no yemfa Ctv Dwabo adwumedie no emfa mbremu ewo mo fiefi mu offices mo car mu ni bibia wo bia no se de be ya wonso betimi ate Ghana mu nsem wo betimi ate nsem a ekoso Amalina se de ye ka no ewo abrekuma Amalina wo betimi nya omo wager block factory ukotechima omutua ho uko Kumasi a edum Amalina ewo ho uko Accra Makola despite building echi ho a ho ne de ebeji nsem kra Amalina se de ye ka no eye bia ukwa nkwala hu niam bia ni ho a ewa asase so a bi ni ho udru Amalina ombeje ofeso na de ope bia no omone wadi hu nkomo na omape bi dia ma opese wutu su kra ko di hu djuma obetima akọ no makotu nkora ne hu niam de ye ka ne se eneska ho ayedin ntino se o to ade ama wo ba to ade aye quality but ebo no nso wo form kama se de be ya obetimi na akola no nso obenya ahotoso pa na enije aba akora na anamba bom ntino Amalina ye de wasese wagibre na waso yasene se enedue no ene dapemu nyina no yemfra Ctv Dwabo dwumedie no mfamra ahwefo ne yetiefo afra
Obapa Anita na pe ya chiao one wadwuma efo nyina ya chiao bibia enei or Amalina, I sound Sony Amalina, Edidra.
Exactly.
Because and easy, say, only the man, Najuma dear, only the name one. Because I think no watch less or no come on in here. But for her to come down to understand Ctv Dwabo, for her to come and sponsor, no, that was an appeal. Now, what really, I mean, him say, in Shirabu, you better go, you may now, so I'm away as one fast, was said, you're open, you know, enjoy home,
you buy the weather, no, and Bebremo. You try home, we did the doctor Kofiana.
Sustain me. My test is now a testimony. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Achum, achum, wachum. It was you, my lawyer in that courtroom. It was you, my soldier on that battlefield. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Achum, achum, wachum. Hey, atumo nyame, atumo atu, atumentina metiasi, eya watumtina bewo. No, the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Atum, atum, watum. Hey, atumo nyame, atumo watum. Eya atumentina metiasi, eya watumtina bewo. No, the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Atum, atum, watum. Who has changed my story? Who has given me a song? Turned my mourning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. You have changed my story. Protocol breaker, you made a way. You turned my mourning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. Could not have made it without you. Hey. Could not have sailed through without you. Your loving kindness, grace, and mercy brought me through. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Achoo, achoo, achoo. Could not have made it without you. Hey, could not have sailed through without you. Papa, your loving kindness and grace and mercy brought me through. So the essence of my faith is all centered on your grace. Of my praises centered on your grace. You have been my doctor on that sick bed. By your stripes, I am healed, I am free. So the essence of my praise is because of your grace. The essence of my praise, it's just because of your grace.
All right, Auntie Eguswa Echiamu na yamamo, a very good morning to this morning show. Ctv Dwabo said yamunimu no eda ejuada kusi efiada 6 to 10 a.m. biano ya na yesinkudwa na yadwenwen Ghana. On said yedi kan aka kire mo no aha no dia important to listeners ana timemufo no na yeka ewa ha na sabi yese yetan asem ne entan nipa, and so said that tie no yebeka akire to me na ye wa rehwemu se yeguso ayeka no ebenya nsusu asopa ewo timemufo abrabo mu aban ne nso a ote abenwa ne nso no so sebi ebefa emu aba na odi adijuma said yebeya ebeboa timemufo ne oman Ghana nyina enti said amonim no anope no ye hwe wiemu nsakraye te sedia anope bia yede bremu na enenso obapaje bre na odinchemu bre nti good morning
Opeying
na pomu
ya me adu ya bi na mo se
weekend ne ko say
super se ko yi pa
me tekura o voice scratch say ko yi wadaroma enanope ya hwefo ne etiefo etio anopa Monday morning ni yede ne yenhwe animu.
Okay, inti anope ya wo Greater Accra and Aflau, that's what I region imported they call Kwaimu Eastern into Ashanti region. Anope the feeling say ewembe kusu ama insio apitepete ewo ime ya mabupodi na yede call Nigerian President I should say area any monocum ebedi adane na ewo issue assign apete in Kasasa na ye call central region they call western region so and I pay the should say monocum area ebedi adane na efri Nigerian President so area ayekusu ama issue egugu ewo central and western region. Now your protocol OC region that's OC Bono any ahafu mante musa the training say honson opi ewembe kusukaka ama into apesepete na a free area person so area no attraction ewo nyame ya mabobodi na yako upper east into upper west there ho anope the training say area na ebe pija na a free late afternoon at the call and the new person into atuto ewo ho and it's no next Nitichuni Yayo Anafofema, that's Greater Accra, Central Region, Volta Region, and quite in Eastern into Ashanti region. Yes, very team was over the Casawa Samukaka and Konkofa, our and Kokoboka Kevo and say, Sydney, I do, you ring me. Ayana, Erin, Uti, Abreni, doing the pet, the Kasai, Kukuso, Menkonkofa, or Habia, and Rain. And it's Erin such a son, a
Oh, okay. And you know, not just say, and then fairly bright weather.
Not fairly bright, but mostly cloudy weather. It's light rain, yeah, mostly cloudy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And your papa, the better was it. Say, have a nice day.
Yes, yes. Right.
All right. And I should for you from the press air barrel. All right, nti said the kan ka kyerɛ no from the press no ye kuro akrata mu nsɛm a abekansa ɛwɔ epunechi na ye de bebrɛ mu na yabobɔ so iwi a said dem nim no abedwafo eba abekansa na ye di nkɔmɔ baako anamienu bi ɛwɔ nsɛmfo a abetwa ɛwɔ newspapers ni mu no na yabesebese ho kakra yegu so ɛkae mo sɛ Amelina Children's Haven for na de asoya sene a ene anope ye de sa dwumedie de brew ntino as usual ope ankwala ho niam edimu na ne bo nso wo fom a you have no other place to go other than Amelina Children's Haven said the be ya bibia nso ebeko fine ye start here na ye de the inquisitor kuruakata na ye de sha ase the inquisitor Odiaba Ose job for the boys and girls syndrome. Job for the boys and girls syndrome. Uproar at EPA as presidency reinstates retired director general as technical advisor to the executive director. Nuye nsemo aba obi hu mampani Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo nimfoni the retired Director General no Dr. Christine Okai Asare any penny Dr. John Kingsley Kurugu omufoni se etwegu we also the about say Consulate of Mali in trouble over 2022 ghastly accident and so ensemo about the Inquisitor newspaper nimu feature article a woman no becoming Napo the NPP 2024 vice presidential candidate. Unya krata de bi tonwa obetimi akan story. Ewo krata fe toso en9 autokrata ni bia obetimi na wenya nchiremu papa ewo ho. We say why would I persecute IGP? The honorable Samuel Atachia na ebusa sa ensemu. No ensemu eba the inquisitor or say redefining objectivity ni ensemo aba se metwaso the informer and so the aba or say nothing but the truth or so the aba or say BC starts today as government releases funds okokata fine toso miensa enchirimu ewo ho Baumia pledges commitment intercontinental momo operability and also semwa aba I will retrieve stolen lands for you Mahama promises Gan Dangbe chiefs and so enchirimu aba ewo ho no krata ni mu so the aba or say avoiding the Kenyan example. Don't play chaskele with Ghanaians. Haruna warns politicians. And a varsity Dawn advises NPP manage Napo's speeches. Professor Samuel Evidenfi Nkomudia, the informer, enso ediaba eno no se me to so a the anchor also revealing the truth ono so the aba say Bawumia announces next big agenda, vows to pursue Momo interoperability as common currency for Africa. BEC starts today with 569 and 95 candidates to write exam. Residents on high alert over planned gays party at Mamprobi. Wow. Yasemu. Hey. Yo. It's bound to happen for one. That's it. We have 6 battle over Napo's big shoes left behind. We who Mrantieni Eura kama. Paper no diaba se omuna ehwe num se ombe fele the honorable member for Menchia South MPP primary no ehwe num se bibisa ebeba ntino sense when the anchor revealing the truth ediaba dem di twa to the new publisher say hiding nothing fear nothing and also the aba say Nuete Amobi removed as Apollonia chief. That's very unfortunate. Man's penis and head chopped off in Bole. CRM creating investment opportunities. Katafe tosun sono and also ubinya nchirimu ewoho. I am humbled Napo on VIP approval. Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe I need you Yaboni din say obeye running mate ama Dr. Mahmoud Baumiano and na ordinary sem say I am humbled. And he winning some aba ewo kuwakata the new publisher hiding nothing fear nothing. Afra will be lawyer.
Republic Press serving the Republic the Mrania or the Bonhoasa for Hini Okromuha. Also Supreme Court at breaking point as Chief Justice sounds alarm on judge shortage. Now Yoko Boss challenges Bona as she dismisses threat allegations. Oban Nchenwa, African leaders urge to embrace continent-wide mobile money interoperability. His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Edison Seven Abba. BEC comments today. Candidates warned against more practices. Now, so independent president aspirant Kofi Koranten slams NPP and NDC says they have failed Ghanaians. Kofi Koranten independent candidates and so on some other video. NPP loyal ladies storm Okankwe South constituency with Occupy Kaneshi campaign. And also you some HAGU ewo. The MD to also a daily analyst. Without fear or favor. Daily analyst. Ushimwa as a media encounter. I will launch a renewed fight against corruption. Mahama vows. Enra ukuchia and Central for Enyomudin Sawaso. JJA commends Mahama for engaging media. No so yeah president no die journalist for you no. Do also eka. Anya so to NPP inaugurates campaign team. And after so far Oban Sabenkuma Wakam and CPL train youth and women in paralegal skills as part of EU Brace project. Haruna Idrisu calls out flawed affirmative action bill. And Mahama reaffirms commitment to press freedom, journalists' welfare. And only in Sema, a daily analyst without fear or favor. And so, Edibai. So,
all right. Tino, said the money no ye bana abejafo abecho majunu nsemba kwa na minimum. As usual, you were a senior broadcast journalist eka yo ha the venerable Albert Kofi Chief
The fashionist.
I tell you.
Room ha kaftan nyina ne dem no.
Crazy about.
All right, Yenya Bema or no Class FM no butu na odini nkwe no. And never be cancer. Christopher Aticho,
the man,
Chief Director,
the man with the facts and figures.
Corporate na no ding.
Sure. And they were born in Kerry color.
Annual ding.
Yeah, you would tell my hill. He didn't say, I remember your name. You would tell my Eddie, I had more bro. Yes, I didn't have my mom before from Ray.
Sure.
Hey,
some there's a TV, so baby boys near my gaba.
I'll run a car. I say, was there honey butu? Eddie honey butu.
Area boys,
quick 1 minute. John Romani Mahama, and what's me call you?
Well, invitation, but unfortunately, you're monetary. And I would say it's one of the best media engagements I made here. Me starting my journalistic career, who share the organization, who share the moderation, who share how our journalists and be some important questions.
Yeah.
Any answers are former presidents, and so the my ultimate will say people didn't come to play. Once the intro, now we make some assertion. A lot of people don't pay attention to that. Sometimes, and go for just to go and pat the candidates at the back. They said those days you be some probably but most actually in break.
Critical questions.
Break. And I will give thumbs up to my colleague. Shandoff, question
exactly.
The whole place was blown away. Said in I think the 2008 NEC by one of the core was for the NEC to prosecute corrupt officials from the then NPP, and we know the demeanor of the then president Atami was ono the father of all the chair. Na Shandoff Ebisa president say who more brown we deliver the home from it. This time around, there's so many corruption cases.
I remember everybody burst into
laughing. Why you ready say Obe prosecutor and I love the answer that the president, the former president gave. So Obama institutions are here, Juma, and you also make sure say cases are evidence. What the evidence you know, and Obe pursue to its logical conclusion. It made overall, it was a fantastic event, and I wish to say, so that we'll have the opportunity to ask questions that Ghanaians want to hear. You share all the journalists, especially my colleague Shandom. Not many in morning show with TV Africa,
right?
And we've come a long way. And on my event, and I see it, and all the other journalists.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah, Shandov. Yeah, it's a great guy. The Comrade Dumo of our time. Charlie. You know, what's your pick?
I think it's very critical looking at the fact in a democratic state, from 2000 coming, there has been gradual improvement to ensure engagement most of the time with key stakeholders who matter to national development. But I think this particular one has really come to intensify that particular effort, where I know most of the times, there would only be conversation around when the person is now at the helm of affairs as a president or as a particular minister. But to be in opposition and then to call for this engagement, that is a bit mamau, what the people expect of you. And then, this is also to actually solicit the views of Ghanaians, because journalists obviously represent the people. We are the mouthpiece of the country, and of course the fourth state of the country. And I think it's a very, very great initiative. And again, just as what Albert said, journalists did not come to play. Journalists did not come to tap your back. Journalists did not come to look you in the face and then be just starstruck by the fact that I've seen the former president. But indeed, we were very analytical, we were very critical, and then we asked the genuine question and then deep questions that really matters. Other now, all the answers not provided, it has not given the journalist a point and something substantive to hold on to. So, Obanas, indeed, you're doing otherwise. We can point you in the face and say, look, man, This was what you told us. Just that's what we are now critically able to do to the vice president and say that you said we're the economic messiah, you'll be the best solution to the Ghanaian ailing economy as at that time. No? But now what has been the situation? So this particular engagement is really top notch, and I think the organizers of it have really done a great work in terms of making everybody know the true state of what and the intentions of the NDC or the former president going into election 2024.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, and at the beginning of the show, no, Bidikaka said, for me, it was quite good. We shared the question, the line of question, the buyer, no, you said people didn't go there to play at all. I mean, from back to back, all the questions, a buyer, the answers to must be commended because now. Answers now, President, and so they ban. Even when you refi some of the questions in crowd, people still remind him. Mr. President, we refi so we are no. Because the people were very critical. Obi am person be free wa. Onya anuye to the questioner by and from sports to social issues and all that. I think that the president did a great job on that. And so I want to commend the team on what she shares argument, you know. And we are hopeful, say, just like the communication officer of the NDC kind, say, Mampenini say he will have another session before the elections properly. And I'm not surprised, say, GJ president commended the move because he was there. The GJ president was there. He sat through the meeting, and it was a one of the things I mean, per se, and a lot of the newspapers and so I pick say Obe renew the fight against corruption, and there was a question asked to him on that as to how in fact it was Omar Sanda who asked the question on the OSP. Is he going to scrap it? Say Yankopon Buana say Ghana for Etu Abamana. Looking at the situation, I said the OSP no they actually Sreni Abasa in this particular regime no pick no, and he was emphatic say he doesn't see the reason why he would come and scrap the OSP. In fact, Obe empower now. I mean, so we will follow it. So I mean, your pick.
Once that question, you're very relevant because though whether we like it or not, saying to me into corruption as say, and I say you make it a conscious effort to fight here. After you be Jessica and Jessica's on mind through loans by intimate financially, and only a problem. And only a problem. Now, Obi can say you be young free here when you self-sufficient here. But I ben be anyone so almost business. America crab business as we speak. Almost the China car. In the Kabusian bomb there is no issue with it. But what you do with Sikana Wakwajino any here? We live in a country as Sikaba, Yakoji Sika, Yakoji loan. But they be African, some we are now for free and then a say so. We don't see what we use the money for. Because they are accounting for money now. But me one practical example, COVID is sick buy over $3 billion. And then pioneer this kind of year. You cannot pinpoint to say when you're the year. Make me my thumbs up to President Kufuor because my hippie will live. You who hippie toilet yes is around. This was founded by hippie will live. At least you who be. But what are we seeing in these days? Sikani Beba, Yabe press conference, Yabe jubilate, third trench, second trench, first trench by Yehushi. It was a very important question, yeah, brother Nibusa. And for me, I think that John Mahama was that track record of allowing institutions to work. So okay, Abuga Pele time.
Exactly. And he mentioned it.
Yes, Abuga Pele time. Your level allegations against him says he can be the wrong way. He allowed the appropriate institutions to work. Exactly. The guy was charged, he was convicted, he was sentenced. In fact, it will shock you, say, I think it's a MPP government time going on man presidential party.
Yeah, President Akufo-Addo.
Yes, and a man presidential party. So the track record is there. Into Obia waye bi dano. So Jina so can say me ya me man that iota of truth. So what he has here. And when it comes to the political space, say yen the media no say ya no anye ding. Na yen who the politicians to account they beyond for granted. Exactly. Enti yema institutions in Juma office of the special prosecutor yen sheni kina the ohia ode be adwuma ne fa ma no sra yen sheni kina all the quasi institutions are fighting corruption yen power na yen munye autonomous sometimes political interference is too much will you believe that afra say OSP eka investigating MPP cases in pen no more matter any fighting but this is a body I said is uncle corruption irrespective of the political affiliation and the aden and say ya samo obi MPP side ni dia na adani bibia wo na say ye bibia na edi yi no say IGP ka say medimina be si ho amenema ye free and fair pe na ye pese sabotage na ye yi ni free ho. This is the time ye be ma institutions aye adwuma it is adwuma ma so obeba na obe making sure say the fight against corruption is galvanized. For me I think it's a good call. All right. Any kwa say ye ma politicians edi agro when it comes to we investigating our own people there na ye bibia wo we need somebody with a track record that can do the fight against corruption for us.
All right, Chris.
Yes, so the 44th president of US, Barack Obama, a visit to Ghana, or say Africans need a stronger institution and not stronger men. So stronger institutions are those that produces the result and not the men who man those places. Former president and late President Jerry John Rawlings, he said that we need to build an institution where even when the devil comes to sit on as a ruler, the virtues and dictates of that particular institution, the devil will not even get away with doing things easily. But we have failed in building stronger institutions. We have failed in making systems work. Where my boss Albert has given all the examples where the right channels that must be adhered to, so that justice will be brought at the end, we've actually bent it. And it is affecting and then crippling all of those institutions. Office of Special Prosecutor, coming at the back of an Attorney General's office. The work of the Attorney General must be made much more easier and much more swifter. Because you have an Office of Special Prosecutor that deals with corrupt government and the prosecution of corrupt government officials. But we have seen cases right under our nose where the first person who manned it, Martin Amidu, described the landlord, the president, as a mother serpent of corruption. How then do we build these institutions and then fight it? So if indeed one person who Obia with me di Mampeni Obia friend is a mother serpent of corruption, now former president also Babedi Hon Bioma, then you can easily be aligned with that same trait and that same character. But it behoves on you to also outstand your character. So Bedemo Sonko say indeed, if say the former person was me, I am not. So no, I say I'll build institutions that are strong and robust to work independently on their own based on his track record. We just pray and hope that indeed he allows the system to work, the court system to work, because at the moment, Chief Justice, Supreme Court Judge, demanded for more judges at the court. Upon its grant, now we have 20 judges at the court. Will all of these 20 judges work independently, not being party faithful, and not in the only concern of the opposition? So about institutions are not really working, and therefore we need stronger institutions to work. So for us to really combat or curtail corruption in this country, institutions must work, and they must work independently, and the people who are appointed over there must be of the highest value and highest virtue of independent mindedness.
All right, Afra, what take you are?
Yeah. What's the Biana Mekase? On my way, no, you're fire for. And to say, the all kind of prepare, no, unshada His Excellency, the former president here, Mampini Obaya, on no corruption, no, you're not share who bury you so keen in the center there. enti o hwe nsɛm a etwitwagu ye na penso na ene or cassava corruption ho ene anamo a obetu a for me it's a plus. I just want John Dramani Mahama to redeem himself. I keep saying say baby John Dramani Mahama fi being a vice president a substantial president ebesi ene no enwuma awaye anamo a watu ye hu ye ho so hwe meka ho bi eni mo nsema meka His Excellency John Dramani Mahama corruption on other issues but ene no o chentuma fita but emane nkonko ye kasa keke emane nkonko ye se mepetumi keke because Ghana no ye nyina ye kasa ye journalist ko ya nkonko bisa se atade ye fe ompabo ye fe we want to ask critical questions now heard journalist kukuda mekopie mu ho it tells you that the people are discerning and then baby bia obegina bia obekwakofa politics aba no obetin sema Ghana ni beka kire o enye sa abeji mi bre na oh ye dia oh you nice guy oh you say no biom ye to aba what you say because they are feeling it within themselves into one of the very peculiar issues how man we ye corruption no say John Dramani Mahama akoboso no so betu ho na mo yi ama Ghana fa ne ntama pefura ye da na say ye ne hwe kan biom na mum no make sure say enye power nti and no too gu yani. Is an saying about oh yes, about the fact that we talk about them some way somehow say be more than chese uchia yentene ye betene because this time around no ye bre yes we are feeling it. It's maybe it's a good thing. I mean the wakika nyina no is in line.
But you see, there's one the act establish the special prosecutor office. Okanya as a special prosecutor ne kra no nhyeda ni to me say odu bi bekwa akogina mranu oteki ne power or drive ne power no from the attorney general yeah. Sebi when konya attorney general bi a na adwene sebi penefo manimu a na adwene ti say emu ye menka ne say emu abie
na adwene ye adwuma na adwene ye adwuma wato sebi awie nti no wa kan so sebi na adwene ye adwuma ye ko yanim okay wadwene ho che wo pese wo sugar coat ni na adwene sebi na adwene ye adwuma sebi ni say o ka sebi me kra na o kan wa sema o kan penifo say wa sheda wo pese wo di ma tenten sir
and so when you have an attorney general Bibian shedan fane ho o person no or ye defensive mechanism bi ma aban ni mpanifo a bia o ma misconduct o mo ho a they will definitely come after the OSPT said ye o me pupu ni nduma a o ye nyina and I think that ade bia say any serious government bia ni say obema OSP no free hand to operate here so mo hwe sa operational we need to work. Yes, it's unfortunate. What kind of mrana? Or no, the obit my investigation be abe. Say pass or do baku jina mrano ni there. He has to take authority from the attorney general.
And I said that who he say be because I say now said anything can be.
Also, a friend na ye ka say.
Anything can be
to show up say
government. Ebefa the fight against corruption serious. They must empower the institutions.
Exactly.
See, no, the powers are limited to only investigation and recommendation. You move a step further, they man the powers to prosecute. Because the gentleman there, make hyper setama, you swear in. On that some go can say, oh no, why you ready? Say obeko corruption. Say even if he take his life, yes. And the young man has demonstrated it. Look at the cases NDP for were taking it on so serious. Say even party food soldiers are after this young man. And these are people like I say ye bomb pie man na ye can be go about so no to me empower no. It is a young man says about says the next call of action is a man the powers to prosecute. Exactly. Because the guy means business. The guy means business. He didn't come to play. Not a lot of people feel say obey a part in the bidding, but he let them know that no, me need time for exercise and seminar.
And I'm sure that is part of the reason why NTR office these challenges that he's going.
Albert, the nature of my body, me person Marty as you say, NPP are buying. Kasa ya kan ya deji to me. Enya wana muntu no mutu you. yen semo ye catch it memufo ne ye pay power ye buy ye be fight corruption e was here OSP office that ye be OSP office anu hu say the krum any ye be chi amanfo atumo and any MPP aban ye bojo mo so pay yi e kwa wie say de bia me say MPP aban na mo ntuo na kwa kwa sese be dantwi bini e da ho ayesa awo e so do na betim na ye pacha brabe pa na MPP ani aboa obetimi edu sese bu aka say MPP ka say omoba nsuo we ombeyi nsuo na fimu de color yellow a shame de ayemu da it's a mama kasa no nyina kwa kasa foforo but I am always saying say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama man nkoye kasa keke first of all to help this country and redeem his image put the make say because said ye say na entade na na hye no na nye easy it is say if he is coming back again and you obi anso de benya sa akokudro na kasa was amba back because we already see 2016 na me kwa kufosu enka me na me sa John Dramani Mahama na me sure say metimi asa ba be president be pema mpanyi chamber be adweme ho after all what but at the end of the day this man has got something to deliver and no see wo oba but the mesra ne say e ma ne nkonko ye kasa keke because ye hubida
all right nti for enkomodie no so bana commensa pillar 2 there was say wagibra o de ye biemu pe na che say wagye kunwa front seat na oti ho na o conduct bi a so bia o hye ahwefo ni etifo aba
Facebook ne yira wa onfa malina
yeah nasco fufuo nso ye da wasese waba so a ode wanu disem dia to Facebook portal so nana afari so yabo udin ya sheda ni yabo mudin ye ni somo pa se all the time ni ye ba mojibre na moni etina say komodie no ye di besi but BC fo no twere maybe 30 seconds na the betting akache woman
yeah we show them well and we are trusting God to say the omusuani nyina no omunya that memory and comprehension to write mo bia nkofa people bia nhye ni bottom examination more practices it's a new trend and say omu true we are no mo disika ahye omo answer booklet ni no ma true mo mama no mo papa no ma true no to say call them they will sort you out. I think they should stop that. Almost at
this age. Yale 30 seconds.
Now be easy when I would call me. I'll sort you out. Nobody invested the idea. But I mean, they be easy. Just it's a phase of life now. We drew her. And you've been able to surmount a lot of examinations from primary till date. So we just wish them well. And know that you can do it. Just go in there and then study, reproduce what you've studied, and then you'll be fine.
All right.
You're okay.
Abra?
Oba de nyankopon emi o madwene mu na on tretra mo hiem o make sure say o mo besua de atro ne me bompa because me
bompa ne
o anamon a aban ne eye exactly
I mean we saw a lot of
it you issues but you know me bompa ye stress nyankopon bi o madwene mu tro dua o mo be tro exams yi twedian po nyankopon enyo mo dada kai for no mo tro so we problems ne dia ba but o mo hu ne say yo mo nkasa ma brabo a mo bo e wo Yesu Kristo di mu e che obi bia she obi
amen
all right it's busy for Bishop Afrana jump by Mamu straight to Bibia be fine. Wish you all the best from Ctv Dwabo morning show. Yeah. I wish him well and yeah, bompa is Yakopon ebe take him through from and ne e ko see efiada ma obi bia ho nka said be am wi na asumdie mu so na makoka mabusiansa e wa asumdie ye dem ase say money atena e press and so from the press and so ye tell you his my ba ya kan e beto so
your friend Emilia Brobe, me the program so kokra bremo e wo CTV so some program yi e ye futu sem e kwan a onipa de sani e fa so e di ne nyonko nipa bone ya to ne din okuku seku the talk show